So you are not just a farter, you're a queefer.
Yeah, I can do both, yeah.
Double trouble.
Double trouble.
Why don't you do a gas release?
Yeah.
And I have to guess if it's a queef or a fart. That's a fart.
That was
Correct.
a fart. Just fart.
Do you know why I think I know that? I think a queef has more of a like, sort of.
I don't agree.
Really?
I think they both sound very similar.
Are you able to do a queef to hear the difference?
She can
See?
just queef
There's
on command.
Okay. Yeah,
To
I
it.
agree. Okay, what about this one?
Was that a thief?
That was a thief.
Girl, can I just
Welcome
say,
to the pod.
I don't know why.
Oh my God,
you
that's
got
exactly why I came here.
You got
for
in
the
the good
debauchery.
drag to sit here for her to show that to you.
Well, actually, let me tell you this. What would we call, because you know when the girls are getting pounded down and the booty hole's just loose?
A squelch?
And it starts making like
It's
fart
on.
noises, but it's not a fart.
No, she's talking.
She's talking to
It's
you.
gibberish.
What would you call it?
Making that ass talk.
Okay. It's like would it be like a buff?
Well, it's like, you know how you want to make it clap, you want to make it talk.
Right.
I don't want to be fucked in a way where my body is making completely out of control, like rhythmic, like.
Well, no, it's not like a seizure.
It's very
not like a booty seizure. It's just like it's like a.
It's just things that what about cream? Have you ever creamed? Do you ever get so pounded so disgusting that you just start like fuzzling cream out of
baby,
your
that's
booty
wet.
hole?
No, that's shit.
It's a kind of a bourbon glaze.
No, it's not brown. It's
No,
completely white
no,
cream.
it's like Thousand Islands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a little ranch.
Light mayo.
There
It's
might
a
even
light
be a little
mayo.
foam. It might be foamy.
I think
It's
when
like
you're
a whole
white,
milk
it's light
latte.
mayo.
Yeah.
It's like,
But have you ever creamed? That's my question to you.
No, and
It's never been that
honestly,
serious.
After that happens, I
I cream and squirt.
I don't relate
I squirt too.
I don't
I
relate to
do.
like windows open, full light,
Windows
spread the
open.
hole,
Windows
medical,
open.
and then after the sex, we're not gonna clamp me open and I'll take a look. Like,
Okay.
once things have happened, I'm like. Cover everything. Throw the tarp over the bot like a drop of Jurassic Park. Cover the dig, like you know what I mean? Because we've been
Okay.
dug out.
So officially, Trixie Mattel is not ran through.
No, she's a pilgrim woman with the tightest little pussy you've
She
ever.
takes care of her booty hole.
Well,
No, it's not that I've not done sex things. When it comes to anal penetration, I need to be
Oh.
in love, pretty much.
Okay. But when you are in love, you do let them go in there and destroy the house.
Of course, they bought the house. You know, they
Ransacked.
deserve it. They own the house. They live in the house.
Okay.
Squatters.
Okay, I love that.
Obviously, if you guys are listening, we have the one and only Luscious Massacre in the
And
studio.
I do hope
just
you
can't
are
believe it.
watching because you are about to have the hardest two-messing boner you have ever had in your life.
What do you mean?
Looking at your gorgeous body and face
well,
and
I
hair.
will say I do love that I came on here and y'all are just men.
We don't dress up for this.
Just
the only
looking
thing,
like dudes.
This is the only thing we don't dress up for.
Excuse me.
Oh, sweetie. Wait, is that a wig?
Is that a wig?
Don't do this to me.
Is that a wig?
Because I was about
You're
to
being
say
too
the
nice,
bald
ho.
and beautiful. And I know these girls are bald.
She got her shrubbery on. You said, "Is that a wig?"
Oh my God.
Girl, it looked like
You know
moss.
what? Isn't it hard to present as male? You don't find
She does. Girl, her fucking
I
wiglet.
find it difficult.
Her
Girl.
wiglet looks like lichen growing on the side of a moss.
Like I literally scalped a 17-year-old skater.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
What's
No.
your? Did you ever experiment in like a boy look? A rough and
I'm
tough
currently
boy look?
going through a phase right now where I'm like, when I'm a woman. And when I take the wig off, I try to be a man.
Oh.
But you naturally, I'm just so feminine. I'm such a, I call myself a creature during the day. I have no-
Creature.
I got no brows
Mary,
on.
that's what we've talked about this so
Bitch,
much.
My hairline looks crazy. Like, in what world do I look like male? But I
Right.
try. I try to present.
My fave is when the girls out of drag, they look like they're doing a drag king turnabout show. They have basically the chin strap on and the fedora.
Oh, see that?
And they walk into the club perpetrating.
Oh my God.
And you go,
male
is that
drag.
Mariah? You know, like
I'm from the school of if you're a goddess at night, you're a goblin during the day.
Yes,
And, like,
those
you know-
are my favorite kind of drag
Me
queens.
too.
The
You
ones
can
who
have it
during
both
the
ways.
day you don't even look like you belong in society.
Yeah.
Like you
It's
should
very
just-
Middle Earth.
Oh, it's Middle Earth. You look
Yeah.
like a creature.
Yeah.
Like
Creatured
a
out.
monster from another planet. Like you
Yeah.
sacrifice your masculinity for drag.
you do.
Yeah.
That's old
And that's
school
something
drag.
It
I
is
don't
old school.
appreciate.
A lot
That's
of the
what
kids
girls
these days
do.
really don't want to do that.
Because it is hard. Like when I
Well, the kids nowadays they're just having fun. These kids.
Yeah, with their wet hair and no titties.
Thank God there's a woman in here today who's willing to talk about it, because
me tell you.
all these girls, they might have wigs and they might have dresses, but I don't know if the girls are doing drag.
Well, it's because you know what it is too. A lot of the girls now, it's paint by numbers. They're inspired by all these queens that came before.
They're at the paint your own pottery studio of drag.
Yes.
Oh, they got the YouTube.
They're
It's
at the
hard to
drink-
find originals anymore.
Well, because they're
difficult.
at the drink and draw. With drag, they're at the drink and draw.
They're just playing in makeup and wigs, the girls.
It's Halloween all year for the girls.
It's Halloween on yours. No, listen, this Halloween I didn't do any. They were like, what are you going to do for Halloween? Be a man?
Yeah.
Sweetie, I've been doing Halloween all day long, all year
100%.
long.
Girl,
I'm tired of it.
I get like volatile when people are excited about Halloween. I want to go like, you think your costume is something?
Yeah.
You look like shit.
You look
Baby,
like
we've been
shit.
doing this out here in the streets.
Yeah.
We were doing this during Easter, bitch. I was in drag during Valentine's
Divorce
Day.
court.
I'll be doing this. I'll be in this on November 1st, the day
Sweetie,
after Halloween.
Rise. Baby, I've been in drag all year long. I'm tired of this. I'm exhausted. Just give it up at this point.
I have some questions.
Yes.
I met you years and years ago. Have you met her before?
I don't.
Let me tell you this. She met me once.
God.
It was at a drag con. I was coming out. She was going in.
Was it New York?
You were so nice to me. She took one look
really?
at me and she said, bitch, you look sick. You are in drag.
I said that.
And I said, well, yes, I am in drag. Because, back in those days, I would
Was
paint.
it L.A. or New York? Must have been L.A.
It was L.A.
Okay, because New York.
Because you don't even like to travel.
No, well, in New York, I couldn't smoke. I was not in a good mood.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your old paint, as we all learned you, when I met you, when I learned you, it made me, Kimchi, the rest of us look like we were just
Dogs.
little girls with no makeup on.
Stop
Yeah.
it.
You were painted
Rabid dogs.
like verbatim out of your mind.
Wow.
I think that's what happened to you.
And I was such a fan of y'all. Like
Oh,
that
gosh.
world of drag where, Kimchi, Trixie,
Me.
Bianca Del Rio, like the clowns.
The goonery.
The clowns.
Yeah.
Have you ever had sex in that clown makeup?
Just once.
Okay. What was it giving?
Miss Piggy.
Well,
From a 1 to a 10,
I
did
was
you
just
enjoy
happy
it?
to meet my dad.
Oh, okay.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I've never met my dad. Next question. But when I met you, it was this big, beautiful, elaborate, like theatrical Chinese New Year.
Yeah.
Disney presents.
It would take me
face
like
paint.
6 hours to just do my makeup and then another hour to get dressed.
And
yeah.
the makeup was so big.
too
But
much.
so everything that was sharp, and everything that was blended
Six.
to death.
6.
It would take me 6 hours. It was like an 8-hour day just to get ready. And then,
And
I
then
had
what
to turn the
happens?
camera on.
Oh my god.
Well, you showed up on my feed in your new look doing transvestigation.
Drag investigations.
Christians.
I added transvestigation. Drag investigation.
Basically the same thing, honey.
Only your voice is how I even picked up. Is this her?
You didn't even recognize me.
No, because I had met you
Really?
out of drag,
Yeah.
and I'd met you in drag, but I hadn't seen you in this kind of glamour puss version.
Like more of a woman, more
Yeah.
soft and feminine. Well, I'm going through a metamorphosis like Hillary Duff.
right.
I'm going to be a woman now, and I'm just gonna do. This is the face that I got.
This is very Hillary Duff.
I'm just gonna go right. This is Hillary Duff.
Right.
When she was out in Rome, living her life in the scooter with Paolo, and Paolo was pounding her down. I'm over here I'm getting pounded by Paolo, bitch. I'm over here getting pounded by Paolo. I was at a party one night, and it hit me. I don't know if it was the psychedelics. I don't know if it was the trade trying to comfort me, but there was a moment where I was like, what am I doing in this house with these absolute monsters? These people.
But very, very valid.
A lot of people
But
ask that
in my
question
mind,
in my
I was
house.
like, if I don't get my shit together, this is what I'm going to end up as. The crossdresser in the corner waiting for the trade to come over here and talk to me. And I said, sweetie, this is not my path. I will not live a life that I don't deserve.
Thank you, Pearl.
Literally the next day, I started drag investigations. I put my makeup on. I said, how can you do this with the skills that you got, but make it easy? You can do it by yourself. Because I run in there and I film myself. I edit myself. I'm a one-woman pony show.
Hell yeah.
Who's filming when you're like in the parking lot talking? Do you have your phone set up somewhere?
I set my phone up in my truck. I have a little clip.
Of
I'll
course,
set up.
she got a gimbal. She got a backpack. It's all.
I can, it was that sense of like I can't rely on anyone. I can't ask anyone for help. I got to be able to do this by my own because I got to be able to run this marathon.
Yeah.
I have to be able to do this every day if I have to by myself.
Well, that's the drag. I mean, that's an old school drag thing. You're everything.
I taught
everything.
myself to. In my mind, I was like, "Bitch, no excuses. You don't have an editor, no excuse. You don't have an assistant, no excuse. You don't have support. You don't have anyone that believes in you, bitch. You believe in you, and you're gonna go out there. You're gonna do this." And so I went out to Ulta and I started running around just shopping, which I did every day. That's what I was doing with my friends every day. But now I was just putting a wig on, and now I was going to the DD's discounts,
Love Ulta.
to the Marshalls, to the Ross, where real people go too. I'm like
The
the
Home
real people.
Depot.
Baby, the real people are going to the Home Depot,
Thank
honey.
you.
And they're
Spirit
getting,
Halloween.
they're doing, that's where the majority of people, especially right now in America, it's like, bitch, can't nobody go to Dillard's?
Remember, we're going to Target. We're stealing.
The majority of people can't go to Dillard's or Neiman Marcus or
Neiman
Saks Fifth
Marcus,
Avenue.
please.
Baby, the girls are at Target, they're at Walmart, and they're stealing everything.
Yeah.
Goodwill.
Honey.
And Goodwill can be really slay. That's where I get a lot of my Halloween decoration, Christmas decorations, because the price of holiday decor is so monstrous and crazy.
Yeah.
Get the used holiday decor.
I went to an indoor swap meet the other day and I bought a foundation that was $2.99. And let me tell you something. It's more sickening than my Dior foundation. My Dior cost me $70. The LA Colors. $3 foundation. It's sickening.
Those designer
tried the
foundations are
concealer?
bullshit.
It smells like house paint, but it's
the LA
sickening.
concealer. Yeah, that's good too.
It gives you cancer, but you're
Baby,
cut.
I mean, we're all going to die of something,
you.
honey.
Will you do my makeup one day?
I would love to.
Someone has to.
I would love to. But just know that I'm going to give you the 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to put a timer, 45 minutes.
The
boom,
5, 6,
and you're
7,
ready.
8.
Well, you know what? I'm going through an era right now where I feel like less is more. Do it fast. Just make yourself look good. Put on a lash and let's punch.
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
Let's get out of the makeup chair, sweetie, and go out there and live our lives.
Yeah, six hours is a little
100%.
too intense for me.
It's too much.
Well, I will say there's a sweet spot where it's like, for me, longer than an hour and 15 minutes with the brush in the hand, it's a depreciating asset. I know what I can do in like an hour.
Right.
So the longer I sit there, it's like jerking off. It's like edging for what? And
At
then
this
you're all
point,
tired.
you're wasting your time.
Yeah.
But you got to go work after.
Right.
So you can't sit there forever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if I do that, what I'm dealing with is father time.
Oh.
So the longer I take to put on my makeup, the more my face reminds me that I'm an old, creepy
it starts
skinned
to crack.
hag.
It starts to go in the wrinkles.
Yeah, so
in the
my window of
crevices,
freshness is about
into the craters.
2 hours. Yeah.
Okay.
How did you think of these little isms that you edit into your like that type of shit? How did you think of all those? Because they're so numerous.
It just happened by accident.
They're so numerous. Do you edit this?
I edited.
You add all those yourself?
I have a microphone. I actually those audios. I don't remember what I was doing.
Terror.
Those audios are 2 years old. It was a whole year.
Using yourself as like a sample.
I was doing I must have been doing a YouTube video like 2 years ago, and I was recording like an intro or something, and then I was like, I'm just gonna. I just started going, no, Brick, don't do it, little
Don't do it, little
girl.
girl.
You look like a creature. The DOLL. No, you know what? This woman, she looks like a DOG. And so there's a whole like 3-minute audio that's 2 years old. And so then one day, as I was editing my videos for TikTok, I was like, I'm going to put in these audios after every little cut that I do. And it became a thing.
It's amazing.
Now that they're constantly like, Luscious, when are you getting like a button that has all your sounds?
They're unrelenting.
Oh,
They're
soundboard.
unrelenting.
DJs are hitting me up. Can you send me the audios? I'll pay you for the audios. I'm like, wait a minute, bitch.
No,
wait a minute.
You
I
need
was
to
gonna
manufacture
say,
your own little
You should
sound
do a
machine.
track, like a fashionista track of you
Yes.
yelling.
I would be good on a bitch track.
You would
huh?
be like a fat.
We
Like
need
we
to do a
it-
bitch track together.
Would love.
We would go
like a
in.
nice, sexy, hot, like runway track of you being like yelling, yes, no, maybe so.
Right.
Your version, the sexy version of that.
But
yes,
now-
no,
but-
and maybe so. And when the girls try to rip
But
you off, that's
now
what they're
it's,
going to be saying.
it's getting to the point where now they're like, my dedications for my videos, they're putting it to tracks. So now these FAGs are at the club and they're like, honey, have you ever been in the dark room, honey? Make some noise for the dark room girls who are getting gutter punched in the dark. And like they're using all my sounds on these like
Drag
tracks.
tracks.
Yeah, drag. I love it.
But I was going to say, That's definitely not eating your lunch. It's not taking anything away
Oh
from you.
no,
really.
I love it. I
Yeah.
love it. If it brings, that's what I'm here for. I want to bring joy to these kids. You know, they will literally in the DMs. I've gotten videos where like they're having sex with each other, like destroying each other, and they're playing my video in the background, and you just hear me in the back, girl. I went to the Ulta today, girl. Let me tell you, this concealer was not giving. Meanwhile, the he's going in, boom, 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 pounding this little bottom. Can you imagine? You're getting pounded. You're hitting the poppers, girl. Your eyes are in the back of your head, and you just hear me in the back. Now, don't do it, little girl. Don't do it. That brings
Tara.
me joy. To
It's
me,
fierce.
that's just like, it's queerness.
Are you going on the Home Depot buying hickory smoked engineered hardwood or
Well, I went to Home Depot to look for trade.
Do you buy-
Because at the Home Depot, you can
The
find a
parking
man.
lot.
Do you know about
You
the
can-
one? You know about the one in Hollywood?
They got the hottest man at the Home Depot. Have you ever noticed?
the second floor parking lot in
The
the
second floor parking lot in the Hollywood one.
I
is-
haven't been.
and
So are the girls. That's
the
where they
Smithies,
cruise.
like ground zero.
Oh my God.
You should just go to the second floor of the Home Depot here and sit in your car and check out.
Well,
what's up.
I used now that I'm a public figure, I can't do this anymore.
You have to
but
change your
I
face
used to
again.
love. I would have to like change my face again and wear a whole different wig.
Redhead.
Hopefully, I end up looking. I'll
Just
probably look
glasses.
like Daddy DeVito
Glasses.
in drag.
Just do some Clark Kent glasses.
Yeah.
Nobody will-
rice. No
Part your hair
mug,
the
just
other way.
glasses, and turn the bob inside out.
Yep.
But let me tell you this,
Turn the bob inside out.
and they'll live. Let me tell you, the trade does not care,
Mary
Girl.
honey.
Oh, girl.
They don't care. They don't care.
Have you ever had trade? I know you haven't, but
Mary.
you got
Have
trade
I?
as a woman.
I've done
on
it once.
Craigslist.
She's the original
She gives
perpetrator.
me Craigslist girl.
I was
Down.
the
This
only
is Craig.
Craigslist girl.
This is Craig, baby.
It was her.
This
It
is
was
Craig,
Craig,
baby.
and
This
that's
is
her list.
This is her fucking list.
My
Baby,
dreams
that is
were
Craig.
my whole self-esteem, my everything was shattered because I'd put on my ad, go in the shower, paint fiercely, do the show or not do the show, and
Damn.
I had
Maybe
three
not
in
do
a
the
night, 3 in a night.
You know what? I've done that though. I have prioritized trade over going and doing a video or doing a show.
Well, girl,
Things I need to do.
Wednesday night for $60? No, thank you.
You're your own boss, though.
But you know what happens? It
She
goes
works
back
somewhere.
to we're in pain and we just want pleasure.
Well, but here's the thing though. This was the gag. The gag was that
And we get it.
I thought I was cunt. And I would put the effort in. I look sexy.
Right.
And I had an 11 a.m. appointment with this guy, a paid gig.
Not 11 a.m. during
Well,
the day.
Yes, and I overslept.
The people have families and shit.
10:45. I woke up. I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna need I need a couple of hours. I just woke up. He's like, just put a wig on.
Sweetie.
Can you believe?
Oh, I believe it.
It's crazy.
It's happened.
I was devastated.
Mr. Burns over here in the Dakota Fanning wig.
Devastated.
Okay, but did you ever like do your makeup? You're putting on your lotions, you put your wig on, your fishnets, your lingerie, and you look in the mirror and you're like, bitch, creature.
Never.
You always felt the fantasy.
Yeah, because I had
you
no
always
lights on.
believe the delusion.
No lights on.
Okay.
Very
Okay.
very dim, low light.
Okay.
But
because if you turn the light on, you know they'd run away.
no. Listen to this. So after we fucked, and about 10 minutes in, all my makeup was on their ass.
Right.
So like I looked like whodunit.
Right.
But there was a couple of guys who would chill afterwards, really like evolved guys, and one man had the nerve to tell me, if I saw you out during the day, I would have no idea you weren't a woman.
You know that man probably was a little blind.
A little
Can I
blind?
also say
He
when-
suffered from something. for
Glaucoma.
sure.
When I worked at the makeup counter, people would come in and they would be with their boyfriend or whatever, and the boyfriend or husband would say, "I don't like girls with a lot of makeup on." And I remember this one time, this woman said, "Well, who do you think has not much makeup on?" And the gentleman, her husband, boyfriend, said, "Megan Fox." And that was a moment where I went,
Girl.
as stunning as she is, of course, the woman's dipped
She's in drag.
like an Easter egg.
Yeah.
Honey.
But straight men have no
Lacquered.
idea.
She's wearing
They-
more makeup than me right now.
Yeah.
Straight men don't know if you have lashes on. They don't understand
No.
anything.
They don't know about foundation.
Well,
They don't
straight
know
men are
about
just
tracks.
stupid.
But they think anything on the eye is mascara. You notice that they call anything here is mascara.
Mm.
Anything here is lipstick or lip gloss. They don't know about pencil. No, about nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
all
straight
witchcraft.
men are just stupid.
And
And they're
also-
boring.
I was so surprised because the bar is totally in the basement for a lot of these guys. They
Yes.
just need a vague shape of a woman, a silhouette, and that's enough for
Put
them
some
to get
earrings
pounded.
on a saguaro cactus.
Just
Yeah,
turn
yeah, yeah.
around, put a wig on, put some fishes and some panties on.
Or you throw a wig on a fire hydrant,
Bend over.
line down the street to fuck that thing.
But you know what it makes me think of when you're on Grindr and stuff, and you see that person on a grid where you see the small crossy and you have to click because you have to see it. But then they see that you've looked at their profile, So then they message you and you go, oh no, I was just looking at you, but not in a sexy way. I just had to see what was up. And it often really is like Drew Drogi as Chloe Sevigny. And you're like, well, I have to remind myself that person probably has no issue. Because again, the men don't care. The men don't care that
Men
you
are just
put on your
pigs.
cheekbone highlight. They don't give a fuck.
They want the wig and the dick.
Yeah.
They just want a receptacle where they can just drop their load in.
All the way around.
Oh.
Most of the time.
You were dropping.
She was dropping.
She was dropping
90%
it
of the
down
guys
on these
that
men.
would respond to me want to get, it's my first time. Hot dog down the hallway.
Girl.
Mary,
Let me tell you.
Waxed, douched. I've never done this before.
I had a trade the other night. First night he came over, treated me like a woman. Made me feel like I had ovaries,
XX.
a vagina, everything.
Treated you like a woman.
A complete.
Yelled at you.
Yeah, look,
Yeah,
paid you half which
completely.
one we
Told you you had no rights.
He was a misogynist.
Right.
He leaves. 2-3 days later, he's like, I had so much fun. Can I come over again? But this time I want you to play with me. And I said, wait, what do you mean, sweetie?
Put you in.
What are you talking about, sweetheart?
Put him in.
Oh,
No, he said, I have some toys.
See.
I said, well, okay, let's, I'm a sensible, futuristic woman. I understand the world.
You're woke.
I understand. I'm woke.
Right.
I understand the world. I understand that men like to play with their anal cavity too.
Right.
Did he bring out a fire hydrant?
He brought out this toy that was a replica of a horse.
Brownsville.
Mind you, he was a pro. I put it in. I said, wait a minute. This is bigger than mine. This is bigger than the toys I use, honey. I'm over here playing with little toys.
Shetland ponies.
The kiss
Right.
to death is like, we don't need lube.
I'm over here playing with My Little Pony. He was over here with, what's the Spirit, Black Stallion, all those.
Gargantuan.
Right, Raging Stallion Studios. He took it all to the tilt. Didn't even complain, no noise, nothing. And he turned around. I said, do you like it? His eyes were in the back of his head. He said, I love it. I said, these men are not well. They're in pain. You know what? These men are in pain too.
Trauma.
But
They're in
also,
trauma and they come to us so we can give them pleasure so they can feel good about themselves. Because can you imagine the pressure and the pain that society puts these men through?
Well, see,
It's true. And the part of them that is perhaps, let's be generous, transamorous or open to it.
Oh.
That part of them is so stockpiled with the shame of first of all, they already hate women. They hate gay people. They hate themselves for secretly jerking off to any version of between the two.
Yeah.
Right.
So they are trying to push through their own layers of armor, discomfort, whatever. They're trying to push through, but the whole time they're balancing out the extreme shame, the extreme.
It's because no one gave them permission to just play with their ass.
Right.
If we lived in a society where when you're born, they say, listen, you can play with your penis, you can play with your vagina, you can play with your booty hole too. If all the men in America all of a sudden just started playing with their booty hole, I think we would reach world peace.